here he is, DC, the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, former two-division UFC champion Conor McGregor, and a lot of people thought maybe he wouldn't come back to the proving ground. He's got a lot to prove when it comes to his MMA legacy, and as such, McGregor returns to the octagon here tonight.
When you talk about Conor McGregor, you're talking about a star that transcends mixed martial arts. We've seen a lot of people come and go, but no one has ever reached the level of Conor McGregor. And you think he's just a talker. No, there is a ton of substance to everything that he does. From the moment he stepped into the octagon, he said what he was going to do, and he eventually did it. From knocking guys out left and right to becoming a two-division champion, knocked out Jose Aldo, knocked out Eddie Alvarez. There's just too much to say about the Notorious.
And I'm glad you put it that way, because he is this larger-than-life character, and I think at times people lose sight of just how skilled a martial artist this is. Elite striker, tremendous distance management. Few move better on the feet than Conor McGregor, and he'll look to put those striking skills to good use yet again tonight as Conor McGregor returns. Get out your 209 tattoos, folks. Here he is, Nate Diaz, one of the biggest superstars in all of mixed martial arts. It's amazing to think where he could have taken his star power if he was in a regular cycle competing.
Yes, if he fought as regularly as most guys, his star power would be even bigger. But Nate Diaz moves at his own pace. A phenomenal striker and a great jiu-jitsu tacticianer. You fall into Nate Diaz's guard, you will get submitted, as he's shown on a number of occasions. A fantastic fighter. Welcome back, Nate Diaz.
You're not going to out-cardio these Diaz brothers. You're not going to out-tough Nate Diaz. And once again, he is facing top competition here tonight. We'll see how it goes for Nate Diaz here in his UFC return. Nate Diaz, set to fight the notorious Conor McGregor. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC featherweight champion of the world and the former UFC lightweight champion, the notorious Conor McGregor. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
The veteran Herbert Dean, our referee for this one.
You ready?
All right, here we go. Round one, Nate Diaz versus Conor McGregor. Championship feel in this arena tonight, my man.
And they don't even have to have a belt on the line because of the animosity, because of the way the first two fights went together. Diaz with the submission in the first fight, thought he won the second fight. Conor building back up and beating him by decision. These are two of the best fighters in the world, and just a phenomenal matchup every time they get matched.
All right, early in the fight here, Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start, found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target. He's very accurate with that straight left hand, so he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he drops that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way. That one was clean, great punch.
Oh, nice combination there. He is just killing him with volume.
Jab, right hand, body shot, kicks. What a masterful show of different techniques and ability to throw in combination.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Conor McGregor gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent. Liver kicks, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because it's all downhill with Nate, right? It's the activity that will overwhelm his opponents, and this looks like the start of that.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now. It's starting to show itself.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Under a minute to go in the round. Pretty good connection there, yeah. Oh, look at him snap off the jab. That's pretty to watch. Beautiful employment of the jab here. Oh!
Yeah, he's hurt really bad. Jab hurt him a little bit.
Final seconds of the round. Diaz's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Round two now. Nate Diaz. Against that man, you might recognize him. He is Conor McGregor. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Let your hands go. Establishing the jab here. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
All right, well, that blow is busting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
48 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And landing with 47% accuracy against Conor McGregor. 3 minutes to go in round two. Fighter connects there. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Attack that cut. Let's go. Get it. Both guys appeared to land there. Nice kick to the body. Man, that Conor McGregor left hand is just an absolute piston, and it lands again.
It's like an atom bomb. Like he hits people and they fall down. And he understands the power that he possesses. So he's willing to throw it over and over again. I just keep thinking back to him in Eddie Alvarez.
His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. This guy has his opponent hurt very badly again. Oh, beautiful level change. Got his guard pass.
Oh, beautiful transition right into side control. Diaz is trying for a submission here. Ooh, that's submission looks tight. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground. He can fight in the stand-up. But he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Good round.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
Ready.
Third round underway. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous two rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Nice job by him defensively there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, look at that. He leapt up and landed the diving punch to the head.
Nice pass. Now he's going full mount.
Oh, he's setting up for a submission now.
Dude's trying to finish the fight.
Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed. He's got to be careful here.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Diaz's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Swing and a big miss by Conor.
That knee hurt him. The biggest shot that he's landed tonight. A massive uppercut land. Now he's back up.
Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take your time. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. McGregor's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Keep pressing here. Oh, he lands a massive kick here. Seconds winding down in round 3. And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books.
Stop!
All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for the there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, that open.
He's in a lot of trouble now.
Good defensive vision to block that punch. McGregor's blocking well now. Made the adjustment, protecting what is an already damaged nose. Diaz is really bleeding now. That cut is only getting worse.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight. Oh, nice.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No. Ooh, what a punch.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, he lands the Superman punch. How about it? What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night 10.
50K, baby.
He's walking, his head still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was... Beautiful leg kick land.
90 seconds to go in the round.
Right back on those leg kicks.
Back to the left hand. Man. Oh, continuing to roll. Big shots raining down. We might get a stoppage here soon.
In the half guard.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
The cut men on both sides have done an outstanding job of keeping these guys in this fight. All right, inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out, or guys start to attack triangle.
20 minutes in the can, 5 to go. Well, what a war of attrition this fight has been. Both fighters dealing with cuts, critical damage in the facial area. Something's got to give at some point.
Yeah, these are the types of fights that we love. These guys are leaking everywhere. They're both trying to finish this fight. They're very evenly matched, and you can see it in the competition, but you can also see it in the damage that they're both showing.
All right, DC, we got a few clips of the damage done in that round. Can see where things really started to escalate.
Yeah, really open up that cut, John. The blows are just devastating. He's got to get out of the way more. I mean, if this guy won't do it himself, somebody's got to help him.
Yeah.
Because you cannot keep taking these types of shots.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. This crowd is going sick after what the effective of straight punches we've seen all night.
Huge straight punch lands, and he's got him hurt very bad.
Oh, McGregor's nose is unrecognizable. It is mangled. It is cut open. I think it's probably broken at this point in time.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Oh, a big left hand. Well-placed kick there by McGregor.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Ooh, diving punch lands.
Every time he lands, the cut gets worse. What a great job recognizing his easiest path to victory.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Diaz. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert. He got it set up.
Oh, big shots here. McGregor's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
He landed it perfectly.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
All right, so Nate Diaz gets a big win tonight. I thought he was at his best, certainly came in very conditioned as usual, and the boxing was on point too.
The boxing was on point. The cardio was ready. Nate Diaz